I still don't know why the hell did we allow Joe to choose today's map. It should have been me.
It's not like we decided that he should make the damn map, so he's still limited only to whatever Steam users submitted to Workshop.
Oh, would you snolly-gasters just shut up? I picked the map that's inspired by Kirby. I don't know, it sounds fun, and there are some secret thingamabobbers to find, but I don't know if our old eyes are good enough to spot it.
My eyes definitely ain't what they used to be, but I don't think anyone here can flex their vision. I mean, we all are old folks, even Barry is a senior citizen, no offense, brother.
None taken, bro, but I'm significantly younger than you, and I always turn off any screens hour before my bedtime. And when I'm doing some work on computer, I wear blue light blocking glasses. So I recently went for my checkup and I aced the vision test. So if anyone will be able to spot secret spots, then it's definitely me. But now the pressure is on me, so that kind of sucks.
Damn, the Michelle Cuck regime is crazy.
I prefer to listen to my beautiful wife than to be separated from her for literal years and be stuffing my mouth with Big Macs until I blow up.
Beautiful is heavily debatable, but I am already fucking tired of repeating the same thing over and over again. I eat filet-o fishes, not fucking Big Macs. I mean, I will dabble in some on Thursdays, Saturdays, and Tuesdays, but it's not my main to-go burger.
Saturday. Oh, it's like this song. It's Monday then, it's Saturday, Sunday. What?
Huh?
What are you on about, Boney Biden?
Boney Biden.
Am I the only one in here that is hip and young with the fresh music?
I mean, you did tell us about the song that Kanye dropped lately, so you're probably right about that, but your ass is most definitely not young.
Don't even remind me about that. I don't want to think about it. But I think Joe is referring to the song Friday that was released solid 6 years ago or something like that. He also messed up the lyrics, but that's just Joe being Joe.
Ho getting 3 shots in when everybody else got 2 is also just him being himself.
The video won't Joe itself up. Somebody had to somebody had to do it. I am the chosen one. Somebody had to do it, so I'm taking on the responsibility for that.
Joe, I know your ass did not just repeat what I said in an interview 5 years ago.
Sowie, zaddy, Trumpy son, I just made a poopsie in the doopsie, and I wanted to give you tribute different from all the other tributes that I do and post on Reddit, if you know what I mean.
Guys, how about we end Joe's suffering right now and just chop his head clean off him right now with my ceremonial sword?
Why do you even have a ceremonial sword?
You see, whenever the zombie apocalypse happens, I wanted to kill zombies like Biden with the most dripped out sword I could have, so I bought one with engraved symbols and some crystals and diamonds and shit. I don't know, it was probably worth like a $50,000 back in 2015.
2015? Did something specific happen that year that made you buy it?
Yeah, so you see, I was playing through Witcher 3, and I got hooked the hell up on that game, so I just wanted a motherfucking sword, so I let one of my servants look up some blacksmiths. Because that's how the Don fucking rolls.
Let me guess, you played that game on a console too?
Fuck you, Obama. And listen here, Joe. I'm not gonna sit here and get slandered by some old demented fuck just because I preferred a game on a console that was made entirely for the purpose of gaming and doesn't heat up like a motherfucking sun while taking as much power as small power plant.
Congrats, Barry. You just gave him the biggest advantage he could ask for.
Well, I'm sorry. That wasn't my plan.
Don't worry, I'm gonna get back from this.
Donnie, you're missing out so much. Like you can't even play it on higher frame rate than those poor 30 frames and you don't have NVIDIA Hairworks. Oh, and if you had it on PC, you could upgrade it for free last year, and that next-gen upgrade adds ray tracing, so that's another plus.
I don't even know how that happens, like you're a fucking nerd, but at the same time, you're so fucking stupid. Oh, and nice shot, by the way, fuck-ass.
Thanks! I was working on that wall glitch all the time. Oh man, I would go absolutely crazy with my peep game if I only could pass through walls in real life or at least see through them.
Don't worry, Joe, that will happen soon enough when you're gonna kick the bucket and you will become a ghost.
Damn, that was dark as hell.
Just like your skin.
What?
Now that leaderboard is straight up disgusting, but don't worry. I will catch up to you eventually, Don.
I don't know how to feel about the fact that Joe is higher than me and George, but I'm pretty sure he has a daily meltdown coming soon enough. I just don't know when it will happen.
Of course, you're black. Demi-ass chose the left path.
Yeah, I don't think it matters. Every time we had a hole with 2 different paths, they were usually the same, like literal copies, so I don't think this is an important choice, just a matter of which perspective you prefer.
I always have the top perspective because I have to look down at any one of you, you fucking dwarfs.
Ha! Good one!
Joe, I don't know why you're laughing when you're the shortest person in the room.
That's actually not true, Barry. You see, my official height was measured at exactly 6 feet. Meanwhile, official measured George W. Bush's height was 5 foot and 11.5 inches, which translates to 1 centimeter of a difference for all my European folks who didn't learn the freedom units of eagles per football field yet.
For real? Damn, you look real short for a 6-footer, Joe.
That's because my third leg weighs me down so much that it compresses my spine, so my average height after a day of walking around with that elephant trunk attached to me is like 5'9".
My man!
Dang, this map is real confusing. I'll look for some secret shortcut.
Nah, dude, believe me, you have some real loser aura around you, like you ain't that guy, Lil bro. You just ain't.
You could have worded it lighter, but I guess luck doesn't stand by my side in this game.
Nah, dude, you don't get me. I mean that you are some serious loser, and that trick-shotting is not your forte.
Now that's not nice, Donnie. Pretty ladies like you shouldn't be talking any hate because it's disgraceful.
Joe, while it's true that I would be the baddest bitch around if I was a woman, that is not the case. And I am a fucking guy, so don't call me a dishwasher ever again. Or I swear I will German suplex your ass on some glass table so you could have glass bits stuck in your back.
Oh my God, yes, 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 please, that sounds amazing. That is easily by far the best idea you ever had. I might cream just thinking about it.
God damn it, I forgot this guy's the biggest fucking freak.
Beat on it, beat on it. Mercy like a black belt. Give Daddy the Grandmaster. Daddy, I want it faster.
The hell?
You know what I give up on arguing with that old hag? There is no winning argument when talking to a fucking brick wall.
I'm bricked up like a brick wall, that's for sure.
By the way, can we talk a minute about Bush's nickname, or are we going to ignore that lie that he put in front of our faces in that manner?
Again with that bit? We will not be entertaining your antics, Don. But yeah, you could have changed that nickname before the game, George. I'm not sure if that's appropriate on YouTube. Sometimes they used to demonetize us because of a swear word in the first 8 or 14 seconds of the video.
Because of a swear word? Oh my God, why is everything big managed by snowflakes? Thanks God for apps like X and Truth Social, where you can post the real shit without some pussy ass deleting your posts because of his woke agenda.
I respect the shameless plugs. I also like plugs, but I won't be specifying to which plugs I am referring to.
Yet another W, Joe Dog.
See, Don, I'm already starting to gain on you.
All right, since we're starting the last hole, I would like to take some time and shout out the precious members of our channel, starting with OMG, it's Birdman Archive and Zuber Sandwich. Obamacare gang.
Oh, partner, this darn fly backpack or whatever it's called
Jetpack.
is real confusing one, let me tell you. And since it's the time, I will shout out K31 owner.
The great Don can't help but respect the art of selling out. So I'm gonna bend over and twerk my ass with some serious motion by shouting out roll it 1330.
Oh crap, please let me reach the ramp.
Williana's Daddy Barry made it.
Joe, that's the second time you called one of us daddy. Please stop it. You are the oldest person in here.
I may be old on the paper, but I am hip and fly with the jetpack. Look at this.
Good one, Joe.
Thanks, Donnie, but since you all already did that and I'm still waiting for you to twerk, Donnie, I'm also gonna, oh, crap. What was I supposed to say? Oh, yeah, I remember. I wanted to shout out Jacob Bowling. How could I ever forget about our king?
Donald, you care to explain that first shot?
Listen, dude, it looked like some mirror-shaped portal, and I figured out that the same one is right behind the hole. So I thought this was shortcut for the higher IQ people, but clearly this game is for some brain-dead people like Joe and tricks intelligent people who see patterns into their fall down. And if I lose this game because of this one hole, I'm going to organize a riot against wherever these game developers have their head of Carters.
Oh, no, another one?
God damn it, Joe. I told them to remain peaceful and don't commit any violence. It's not my fault some lefties sneaked in there just to fuck some shit up.
Yeah, you also told these protesters to fight like hell, and 5 people died among 100 injured police officers.
At least it wasn't over 200,000 civil casualties just like you caused in Yemen.
Time out, partner. That was tad too far now.
Yeah? Okay, let's not even touch your case because that easily was 5 times worse.
What is worse is the fact that you are doing worse than even Joe in this hole so far.
I'm just going to conservatively line my ball up for the next shot and no pause on that. And I'm going to just play it safe and not let myself get angry and troll the game because of this stupid-ass map creator who is clearly jealous of people who have more IQ than him. So basically anyone over 80 IQ.
I don't care about anything you said, but dude, Joe just pulled off a masterpiece out of nowhere. Like, that was the most insane save I ever saw.
Zip up his pants when you're done.
Why don't you ever let people be nice to each other, Trump? Why are you being so bitter?
I'm on my dry spell arc, volume 2. You wouldn't understand that Sigma male grind set, Barack.
Nice one, Trump, but I bet you wouldn't last 5 years on a Ligma male grind set like I do.
Can't argue with that. You probably would be a menace to the Diddy private parts if you were put in the same cell with him.
There was a reason why I had the longest title run in the Diddy freak-offs in the history. Drake came in close second, and then Diddy, so he isn't actually as good as media portrays him.
Joe, media portrays Diddy as anything but good, and for a good reason, too. Who the hell told you otherwise?
The voices.
Joe, I got lately invite from Hunter to the Biden party last time I was checking my mail. Should I expect the same thing as at Diddy hosted ones, or will it be worse for my health?
How the fuck would I know? I tried to get an invite myself. That's why I pardoned Hunter, but it didn't work.
What a weird-ass leaderboard. Can you kindly remove yourself from the second place and give up already, Bush? We both know no matter how hard you try, you can't overcome the great Don.
Is that right, just like a month ago?
That was a total sham, and we all know it.
Just like everything else you lose?
Yep, that's exactly what I mean. Glad you got the memo. Oh, and nice shot too, by the way, Joseph.
I feel like that's one of them holes that when you lose the momentum and miss one shot, it totally throws you off and it's wraps for you.
Maybe if you are a loser, I can come back from anything, so that does not apply to me, but I won't need to come back because I won't do such a stupid amateur mistake.
Man, I would laugh my ass off so hard if you didn't make it.
You need to speak up a bit louder, Brody, because I can't hear you from all the way down there.
Man, shut the hell up. You're barely 2 points up, and we're not even halfway done with the map.
Hey, Joe, buddy, why won't you fuck off this fuck!
Man, what the hell was that? That's all on you. I didn't even do nothing.
I think we are witnessing the downfall of Donnie, fellas.
I can't defend you on this one, Trump. Man, what the hell is wrong with me?
That's instant karma for flaming the great Don. You will never be better than me. You aren't a better golf player. You aren't a better president, and you are for damn sure not a better businessman than me.
But he is a better pilot than you for sure. Hitting such a small target in the middle of Manhattan is pretty impressive.
I'm glad my aura is now working up the lost shot, since it pushed you away when you tried to sabotage my great angle.
What are you even talking about? It clearly set you back a bit.
If anything, that just set you back, B, man.
Boom, get in there, baby.
You are so fucking cringe, dude.
Better focus up on finishing that hole urgently, because I might take over the first place if you won't be able to.
Relax, soy boy. 1 for setting up the position, and second 1 for a good light tap to get it in.
Good light tap to get it in? Now that sounds like something freaky Billy would like to participate in.
But that works only on femboys, though.
Ooh, it's getting spicy now.
Shut the hell up, both of you.
More like both of these nuts on your mama face.
Please don't touch me ever again, Joe.
Fine, it's your loss anyway.
You were saying, Barry, you can talk all that you want, but you can't overcome my greatness. You just simply can't.
What are you talking about? We have the same amount of points.
Guys, I don't think this box should be moving like that. No one is pushing it.
It's because this box wants to eat you, Joe.
No! Please just eat Donald instead. He has 100 times more calories than me. He will last you a month, Mr. Box. Please just spare me.
Shut your sped ass up.
Heck yeah! Now that's what I'm talking about.
Now watch me do the same, but 10 times cooler.
Nice one, Donnie.
Fuck off, Tower Man.
By the way, I've been meaning to ask you and Barry, what have you two been talking about during Jimmy Carter's funeral? I still have no idea.
Go away, Donnie!
What the fuck are you doing? And to answer you, Bush, we have been just talking about LA fires and been planning when we could play Warzone together in the free time. You know, the usual presidential stuff.
Ah, yes. Because setting up some time to play Warzone is so presidential.
Of course it is. Me and Biden have been playing Fortnite all the time during his presidency. It's not our fault that you didn't have any cool Battle Royale games back then during your terms.
I mean, you're not totally wrong about that. However, I did have H1Z1 Battle Royale for the last 2 years of my presidency.
Dude, nobody played that shit.
Now put some damn respect on this game. It's the real OG.
That doesn't mean nothing. You could be the first in anything, and if you're not doing it right, I couldn't give a rat ass about that. Like, why would anyone play that after PUBG came out? Like, we all know Super Mario Bros. For NES is the OG, but if I give you a choice between OG and a newer, better game like Super Mario Odyssey or even Galaxy, you would choose that 10 times over.
Yes, I would gladly take original Super Mario Bros. And say thank you so that J.D. Vance wouldn't get on my ass for not being nice enough for him. I'm kind of scared of that dude. He looks like a baby, but he got so mad over the memes that his mere presence killed the Pope and caused a war between India and Pakistan. I don't know why he'd crash out so much over some memes.
If he would really look like a baby, then you would be attracted to him, you creep.
Well, that is why he grew a beard. If he shaved that shit off, he would need to show ID to buy a pack of cigs.
Whew, smoking is disgusting.
That's rich coming from a guy who appointed a Zenukino enjoyer as a health minister in his first days of the job.
A flu cohort that figured out what was making stem cell research.
Listen here, Bill, I don't care. Guy does what he does. But as long as he ain't poisoning others just like smokers do by blowing the smoke for everyone else to inhale, I couldn't give less of a fuck what he puts in his mouth.
You don't care what he puts in his mouth. Now, that should be the slogan for someone who runs for the president of San Francisco.
Yeah, but who would want to become the president of this shithole?
And once again, there he is insulting other cities.
Can somebody please explain to me why are we boarding this pirate ship? Let me tell you, back in the day, I used to board Jack Sparrow and Blackbeard ships so often, and I always got away with a small fortune, and I don't even mean to brag, but I wasn't able to sell it immediately, so I buried my tons of gold and other valuables into some random, undisclosed locations that I forgot. Man, if I could only find them, I would be the top shareholder in Twitch, so I could remove the rule that requires everybody to wear clothes or at least cover nipples with body paint.
Why would you do that, Joe?
Don't worry, Robinette. Once I will start drilling the entire America, we will for sure find some of it across the way, so I can give you like a 10% of any hidden treasures we will come across. I hope your dumbass marked them with a big red X.
Please just phrase your sentences better, Don.
No, I feel him on drilling the entire America thing. Do you also plan to take one for the team and follow up on your words and take on the Gorlock Destroyer of the Worlds?
What the hell is a Gorlock Destroyer of the Worlds?
Just go on whatever podcast channel and it should pop up as the first video on their homepage.
I refuse to give any watch time to a bunch of sexist, red-pilled guys making fun of young women making ends meet by posting content on OnlyFans.
Making ends meet? They make twice the fucking amount of president's salary, Barack.
Half of that is from my pockets.
Wait, what happened?
You're dog shit at the game, that's what happened.
Stop being so mean to me or I'll get sad and you wouldn't like it when I get sad?
Was that a threat?
Trump, I beg you, just stop. He will literally shit himself if you will continue, and then I would have to disinfect the room again.
Again? What the fuck happened the first time?
I'm speaking from experience. That's all I have to say to you.
Okay, what the actual fuck is going on? Aside from Joe, obviously everyone has the same amount of shots. Can you guys just shit the bed already?
We already established earlier that, oh my fucking...
You're so bad.
Oh yeah? Then go on and show us how you do it.
Well, that sounded kind of gay, but that's to be expected from you. Okay, here I go.
What?
Sometimes in golf, you just need to turn off your mind and like Bush, just drive this shit.
Now, what is that supposed to mean?
What is it supposed... Dude, I literally just said it.
You aren't the brightest candle in a bulb, are you, Georgie?
That's not even the correct saying.
Your mom is not correct.
Sorry guys, but you are leaving me no choice.
Where the hell even is my ball?
Right down there in your pants. Like what? Do you want me to show you?
For everyone's sake, shut the fuck up, Bill.
You want to throw hands, cowboy? Okay, that's it. I'll see you at the next Hunter party at the Freak-Offs.
Oh, hey, Bill, since you are in VIP, could you vouch for me so I could finally get into one of the parties? Hunter didn't let me so far. Oh my God, it's ice cream. I need me one of those.
It's Barry who got me there, so if you want to go there, you would have need to get bumped by Barry.
Whoever wrote this episode needs to get laid because I sense some pent-up energy there.
Yeah. So aside from that, We are teeing off our last hole for this episode, so it's time for member shout-outs, I believe. And I want to shout out OMG, it's Birdman Archive, who is our
What
OG
is that?
member, and Zuber Sandwich.
Never make that noise again.
I already know Obama is all bricked up from seeing those mines go off. And yeah, shout out to my homie Rolet 1330.
And K31 owner.
And my favorite, Jacob Bowling.
So that is the scoreboard as of hole 12. See you next week.
Had a bit of follow there, Barry. That's what you get for talking about the great Don.
Don't forget that there is still someone above and that someone happens to be me.
Wait, does that mean George is the god? Oh, my George!
No, you idiot. He means that he is above me in the scoreboard. But don't worry, that placement will change real soon, and it's not even about me doing something insane. It's just that George is quite frankly an idiot. So sooner or later, he will do something so dumb that he will take like 10 shots to finish a par 3 hole.
Donald, you are glazing yourself like you have advantage of 10 points on me. We are barely 2 shots away. It's smaller than the age gap between you and Joe.
Oh, no.
What's the matter, Joe?
That word kind of triggers me because whenever I hear it, it usually means trouble and people get on you like crazy. What's wrong with 70 years age gap? If she's legal, then she's legal. It's literally the fucking law. What is the difference between someone who is a year older or 70 years older than her? Anyway, I have the mind of a rebellious teen and I identify as a teenager.
Joe, I don't know if you summed it up, but if you were with someone 70 years younger than you, that would mean that this person couldn't possibly be any older than 12.
Did he pass any law about age of consent that I didn't notice?
I tried, but they didn't let me.
Then how the fuck is it legal?
'Cause I was talking about my time in Philippines.
What the hell are Philippines?
Wait, the age of consent there is 12?
Yep, it was fully legal. You can't punish me for that since I learned that Philippines was always my go-to vacation spot.
You and whoever wrote the Philippines age of consent should get confined in a psych ward.
It's a cultural thing, and you should be more inclusive about that, you orange fuck.
Whoa, now if anything, that was racist.
I still don't get how much spray tan you have to apply to get that orange skin. Like, do you use up the entire can in one go?
It's my natural fucking tan. What do you not get about this, Barack?
Actually, that's not true at all, Donnie. We've all seen that one time when you dress like a used car dealership salesman and didn't apply spray tan and you look like an actual mature guy.
Damn, he even made his hair look normal.
Yeah, honestly, you should have stick to that look. You didn't look like a clown there.
Shut the hell up, you guys. Ugh. The truth is that I forgot to stock up on my spray tan and I didn't have time to go buy some, so I had to go out like that, and Melania did my hair like that. I didn't know what to expect, but she's an European supermodel, so I trusted her.
Wow, my ball went right through yours.
Dude, just because someone is a model doesn't mean they can do your hair. You do realize that they are not the ones that are dressing themselves or doing the makeup, right?
Nope, I didn't, nor do I plan to. I am too busy making America great again after the shit job Biden did for 4 years, and I'm also making billions on the side. Now that was an useless asshole, if I do say so myself.
Those are the holes that prey on someone getting ahead of themselves and folding under no pressure. So they are useful, it just didn't work on nobody this time.
Holes preying on someone, that's basically a reverse Biden.
I don't want to hear it from a guy who admitted to groping women.
I mean, I ain't gonna grope guys, will I?
What about femboys?
Okay, now that's a whole another story because they are feminine as hell. So if you get one of these super feminine ones, then it's not even gay.
What is going on?
What the heck, Barry? You messed up my shot.
Sorry, Joe, but you're kinda irrelevant anyway. And I still have the chance to fight for the top spot, so if you won't take revenge on me by messing up mine shot, then I'll take you to Wendy's. What would you say to that, huh? I've been craving some junk food myself since I am due to a cheat day, so that's a win-win situation for both of us, just like the good old days when you were my VP.
That was a hella winded way to say that he should sit his sped ass down and Daddy Barry will get him a Frosty.
Man, I'm just lost. Like, how do they expect me to follow all these moving thingies?
What
It's
the fuck?
impossible.
Joe, you fucking asshole, you pushed me out of there and didn't even capitalize on it yourself. You know what? Sometimes I wonder why do I even hate you and if I should, but then you do shit like that.
Is that good?
No, it's fucking not.
I don't know about you, Barry, but all that I'm hearing is Joe granted us like 2 free points with his move.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Here, I hate this fucking dog shit game for little babbling kids who get on the short bus.
And I was naive enough to believe that we're not going to get any of Trump's tantrums this time around.
That portal looks like ones from Rick and Morty. Wait, do you guys remember when there was Rick and he turned himself into a pickle? Ah ha 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 ha. Oh man, it was the funniest shit I ever saw.
Joe, just stop.
Okay, now that's some primetime malarkey. Again with these moving boxes, where are we? In Hogwarts?
Ooh, that would be awesome if there was a Harry Potter themed map right after this game. I'd look for it, and maybe we will have something nice to play in June.
Nah, I don't think so. This shit sounds British and I don't fuck with British.
But why? Your British twin variant lives in there and is also a politician.
What the fuck are you rambling about?
That guy that used to give out tea to journalists, tackled a kid all the way to heaven and makes buses. You know that guy.
Would you like a cup of tea?
Yeah, sure.
Keep going. Have a cup of tea.
Thank you, thank you.
I have a thing where I make models of. When I was in Mayor of London, we built a beautiful. I make buses.
Hey, ha ha ha. I gotta say that while I despite British, Boris gets a pass. He is a funny guy and mostly agrees with my views since he is right-wing. Also, I praise him for actually trying out real football in the second clip instead of pandering to the sissy soccer that is the main sport of the UK. Imagine your sport being a bunch of dudes chasing a ball, and often they score like 2 goals or none at all. Like, bro, you get paid several hundreds of thousand a week, yet you can't put the ball in the net for the 90 minutes. Just put the fries in the bag. I don't understand why they even praise guys like this entire Ramos guy that I heard about. He has barely 150 goals, yet people from Madrid suck him off. Meanwhile, you have a real goat like Brady scoring almost 90,000 points.
Donald, that's not even, oh wow. That's a lot to unpack there. Phew, okay. So first off, it wasn't football, it was rugby, which is fairly popular in there, and you absolutely can't compare goals to points. And even if you wanted to, that's still not fair because Ramos is a freaking defender. His main job is to keep opponents from scoring in his net, and don't even ask me how or why I know who he is because we had multiple videos with Ronaldo and Messi, and I wasn't as ignorant as Trump and learned a bit about soccer. I don't know it as well as basketball, but I get the basics.
No surprise there.
And what was that supposed to mean?
Are you guys cosplaying Human Centipede? If a baddie got in the middle, then I could participate, but I don't think I can do that with just you 3.
Just shut the hell up, Bill. Joe is already too much to handle, and I get migraines from hearing just him already.
Oh, no, it was a solid observation. I think George did a right thing by dodging your suspect asses.
You guys ready? This is the last hole, and Donald has a decent lead, but it's a 10-par hole, so if Donnie goes overboard with the shots, he might still concede the first spot. And even if he won't, then it's a fair fight for second place since me and you are tied on points, George.
Thank Lord that Joe was the lab rat.
Well, Joe is the rat, so no surprise there.
Hey, Bush, fuck off and go keep reading My Pet Goat while you fail your nation, you yeehaw ass. Only I can insult Joe in the most grotesque of ways.
Your relationship with Biden confuses me. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot. As I said past 2 times in this game, this is the last hole of this episode and game. So, yeah, for the last time, shout out to my homies OMG, it's Birdman Archive and Zuber Sandwich.
I'm kind of tired of it already, but fine. Shout out to Revolut 330. 1330.
People who weigh over 500 pounds tend to be tired of anything, so no wonder there, but shout out to Jacob Bowling.
And K31 owner, of course.
I still don't get it.
You don't get what?
The different memberships are here to show support towards a specific person, but that K31 guy chose the most boring person ever. Like, you can like George, but he is objectively the most boring out of our 4. Like, you explain things well. I'm the best at everything, and Joe is so dumb to the point where it's funny. But Bush, on the other hand, is an idiot that isn't even entertaining.
You only say that because I beat you fair and square in the last game.
That's fake news, the fakest of all. You stole that shit, and those demi-fucks were probably on it too.
Huh? What's that?
And that tantrum throwing baby is our sitting president, by the way, ladies and gentlemen.
Like Biden was any better.
He was better at taking losing. He wasn't throwing tantrums over everything and crying about each insult. Meanwhile, you dish it out but can't even take it.
Oh, he was better at losing, all right, because that was everything he did in the office. And that, ladies and gentlemen, mean that I won again, as per usual, if Demis weren't trying to cheat me out of a win every single time. If anyone is interested in that loser fight between Barry and Bush for second place, then yeah, Bush won it by a mile, so thank you for watching. Here's a final scoreboard for a better measure, and that's about it. See you next time with, I don't know, I think we have a League of Legends video planned next time, but don't treat it like a promise because it ain't no damn promise.
Subscribe to Oval Office Gaming right now or Barack will go get your oil with his drones.